Hey, I'm Kari. I'm excited about today's episode, so let's just jump right in. Welcome to the License to Carry YouTube channel. Today I will be discussing other methods of self-defense. I've had many students ask me, Kari, I don't carry a gun every day. What other tools could I use for personal protection? And so today I'm going to give you a couple of ideas that perhaps you can implement in your everyday personal carry. I'm being attacked, right? Now what? You can imagine a scenario where you're walking from the store to your car and you see kind of a shady, suspicious person walking maybe a little bit off to the side. You start fumbling for your keys and digging in your purse and you start to walk a little faster. And then he starts to walk a little faster coming up to the side of you. And as you get into your car and you open the door, he tells you, give me your purse. You say, I don't have any money. He doesn't care. So he simply hits you in the face, knocks you unconscious, so he maybe would kidnap you or assault you in some respect. You want to be able to defend yourself in some way. As awful as this scenario is, let's break it down to what could have been avoided in the first place, because avoidance is the essential element. And along with avoidance comes situational awareness. We've all heard that term and we're like, yeah, I know what that means, but you actually practice situational awareness. First of all, you really shouldn't be going to the store or getting your gas at night. Do these things during the day. If you notice someone suspicious hanging out in a parking lot, an option would be just to go back inside and ask for the manager or an employee to escort you to your car. In this scenario also, you were fumbling around with your keys, digging for them in your purse. You want to have your keys in hand. As soon as you notice someone approaching you, you should make eye contact with them to let them know, I see you. You also want to keep your head up. You want to scan as you're walking. You want to walk briskly. And the whole idea is to get that person to know that you will not be an easy target. If they are still approaching, you should perhaps maybe stop and issue a command such as stop or don't come any closer. However, this person may be intoxicated or on drugs or they're simply crazy and they don't care that you're issuing them commands. You need to be able to defend yourself in some capacity. What do you have on your person that can help you do that? Do you conceal carry a gun? That would be a last resort, okay? Because let's remember, if we even draw our gun in self-defense, it is considered deadly force. So you must have the following determinations in mind for justifying your course of action. First, what is deadly force? Deadly force is the force that is likely to cause serious bodily injury or death to another person. In most jurisdictions, the use of deadly force is justified only under conditions of extreme necessity and, like I said, as a last resort. Remember, you have no right to just punish someone for scaring you, but you do have the right to make them stop their aggressive behavior against you. I suggest you remember the acronym IDOL, I-D-O-L, which stands for immediate defense of life. That is the only circumstance in which you are legally entitled to use deadly force. So in our scenario, as this person starts to approach you and you have issued a command of stop, be authoritative in this. Don't start screaming and yelling and losing composure, okay? You want to be strong and forward with your commands. So what other methods of defense could you possibly use? The first one I'd recommend is pepper spray, okay? OC pepper spray. So this comes in a lot of different makes and models like our guns do. They make a stream version, a spray version, and a gel version. And I am a big proponent of the gel version because it will allow you to deploy a more accurate stream effectively. If you do a spray, you're running into the situation that it could be windy and then the spray comes back at you and then you're, got spray all over your face. So the gel will allow you to be more accurate. Now this isn't a full class on the deployment of pepper spray, but I will tell you when you're walking, wherever you're at, from your car to wherever, you want to have it in your hand. Having it in your purse is not going to do you any good when you are under attack. Okay, so we have it in our hand wherever we go. Thumb rests on top, and when you deploy it in someone's face, it needs to be in like a Z across the eyes, nose, and mouth. So you're wanting to be able to affect all of the face itself. And then once you deploy your pepper spray, you run. You get out of there. okay? You don't stick around to see what happens. You get out, you go and stop somewhere safe, or you go back into the store, you call 911 to let them know what's happened. You always want to be the first one to call 911 because perpetrators understand the reality that whoever calls 911 is considered the victim. So you need to be the first one to call 911. Another tool for self-defense, we just talked about the pepper spray, right? So now I'm going to introduce you to the Kubotan. Okay, the Kubotan is an instrument that can be used in different ways. So for instance, you notice I have my keys here on the end. So it's like a keychain, right? If someone were coming up to me and was in close proximity to attack, I would simply whack them in the face with the keys, right? That would hurt. I could also use the blunt end of the Kubotan to impact them, maybe in the side of the head or some kind of soft tissue area, even the leg. I mean, this would really hurt if you're just, really digging it into someone. So this is another great tool to have on your body as well. So the last tool that I will talk about is the flashlight, okay? Flashlight. Now, you want to get a flashlight that has very high lumens, the Streamlight, for instance. But this tool is great because, it clips usually, or you can keep it, you can get the little tiny ones that fit on your keychain. They're still going to produce a lot of lumens. And this would work even during the day. So don't think about it as, well, I'm just going to carry a flashlight at night. The reason being, because the lumens are so high, let's say again, back to that scenario, I'm walking through the parking lot and maybe it's even during the day and I see someone approaching me, I can simply flash them just to say, hey, I see you. And they'll be like, what are you flashing my face, lady? Whatever, you've deterred the situation. You're just letting them know, hey, I see you, okay? Now, another way we could use this is on these flashlights, there's a ridge around the top. So we could use this as an impact as well. I carry this on planes. This is something you can carry with you all the time. This is a great tool. So I highly recommend always keep a flashlight. Now I'm talking about all these things carrying on. You're like, Kari, I can't carry a million things on my person. But just pick one and stick with it every single day, all right? Because you need to get into the habit. It's creating the habit of arming yourself with different options. Because like I said, we want our gun to be the last option available. There's other things, but those are the main ones that I want to cover today. And I hope you pick one that you like and pick one that you're comfortable with. I would suggest, of course, you can take classes on pepper spray, on the Kubotan, on flashlight holds. Find a training class, find an area that teaches these kinds of tools, and you'll be good to go. But other than that, whatever you pick, carry it, make it a point, go out and purchase it, and make it a part of your everyday carry. Thanks for checking out today's episode. I want to hear from you, so please leave a comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe and share with others that you think would enjoy it as well.